Hey everybody, and welcome to part 3 of my desk plants and mini terrarium series. This one is very similar to part 2, except for the non-cactus lover. For somebody who doesn't want a cactus on their desk that they could poke their hand on, or have any issues with moving it or anything like that, I just picked up a very basic little fern over here. Very basic container again. $3 for the fern, $1 for the container. Really cheap to do all this. I do, however, have some white stones over here. For the decoration on the top portion. But otherwise, as with every terrarium, it starts out the same. Teaspoon or so of the charcoal. And your bottom medium. Shake it up to get it level. Dirt's a little bit dry, so as per usual, just wet it up a little bit. Also, if you have any large sticks in the dirt that you find, take them out, because it does happen from time to time. Not to mention, I'm not using some $20 Miracle Grow potting soil. I'm using $3 potting soil from the grocery store. But it was also only $3 for a 10-pound bag. So, same as with the cactus. Start by creating a small sidewall, like such. Doesn't need to be the whole way up this time. Then take your fern, and plunk them in. Now for this, you just have to hold back the leaves and dump the dirt in. Make sure you try to get it even on all the sides. And the same thing with as with the cactus. Wet it a little bit around the sides, because that'll let you know if there's any blatant holes and gaps in your soil. Which, amazingly, I don't think there is this time. You don't want it all the way to the top though, otherwise you're not going to have anywhere to put your rocks. So now, the plant is nicely planted. Now for the rocks. So you can choose however you want. I always dig my rocks in a little bit, because that way you can see them around the edges of your container. Stick a little pink guy in right there. And just kind of keep doing this until you've hit a point that you feel looks good to you. There's no right way to do these. I'm just giving you a simple example. Stick a little guy right there. Stick this little guy right there. This one there. And then one more side here. Sorry for the plane noise. Stick one last rock just on the inside there a little bit. I'm actually going to switch this rock out for this one. that's that. Super simple. This one took less than 5 minutes to do from the ground up. As long as you've got all the things you need to build it, it doesn't take very much. So I'm going to clean up the space now, and I'll show you the full result once it's cleaned off. Alright, there you have it, a fully cleaned off desk plant here. This is for the fan who needs something very small for a smaller desk and doesn't want just a plain old cactus. Ferns are quite easy to take care of as well. Just kind of spritzing off some of the dirt that ended up on the rocks and on the plant itself during the planting phase. And you can water them with a spray bottle if you want. But the nice thing about using a clear container is that you can kind of see how far the water's gone down and whether or not you're going to be overwatering it or not. By putting in enough of the bottom rock, you do, however, give yourself a bit of a buffer against overwatering. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video inspires you to do one of your own. See you next time.